Hey guys, it's John at Dragonfly Computers here. So today I'm going to show you a fix for something that I keep seeing out in the field, and I'm just going to do the fix real quick for the people that just want to see it and get out of here, and then I'll get into the theory of it after. So the fix is this. You go to Device Manager. There's several different ways to get there. One way is to just start typing Device Manager, or for me I type dev mgmt.msc, and I'll post that in the bottom. So you click on that, you get to Device Manager. There's a bunch of different ways to get there. So you go to Network Adapters. So let me get there here. Network Adapters, and then you go to whichever adapter you're using. If you're on wireless, you have to find your wireless adapter. If you're on a hard line like I am, an Ethernet connection, you have to find your Ethernet adapter. So let's see, gotta find mine right here. And what you're looking for is power management. You click on power management, and you may see a whole bunch of different options here. This is the Intel one. It's got this Intel driver, and no matter how many times I turn off this wake up on magic packet from power state, it still keeps coming. It keeps turning itself back on. So anyway, when you first see these, they're all going to be checked off, regardless of what driver or a card you have. You may only have one or two checkboxes here. You just get rid of them, turn them all off, and yeah, whatever, ultra power when it's disconnected, fine, and you hit OK. So that's it. That's the fix. And if that's all you want to see, then you can get rid of the video now. For those of you that kind of care what's going on, I'm just going to hang around and talk about it for a minute. So what this is the fix is for is computers that are running slow as hell, which I actually got a call yesterday from one of my clients, you know, a complete AMD build, Windows 7, and computer was just running at an absolute crawl. I couldn't find anything about it. I mean, I went through the event logs, I went through, you know, the system resource usage, I was looking at drivers, all the rest of it. No matter what I was throwing at it, it had no effect on it whatsoever. Then I go in here, I disable those power management features. I mean, it was just like taking the handcuffs off and watch the machine go crazy. It just started performing so much better. I did the same thing with another machine there that was a Windows 10 machine, and it was a Dell Alienware, and both of them were performing better when I shut those features off. I have another customer that called me. Their Office 365 had become disactivated, and so I could not find a fix for it no matter what I did. I uninstalled Office, I reinstalled Office, I did the you know, the long, you know, the quick repair option, I did the online repair option, you know, spent an hour, again, went through the event logs, everything else, could absolutely not find the fix for it. What had happened was their Office 365 had become deactivated, and they couldn't use it. When you would sign in, you would just get an error saying, you know, sorry, you can't sign in at this time. And the fix for it was the same thing. We did what we just did here, where we disabled those power management features. So what are those power management features even doing is the big question mark. And I think a lot of it, and again, look, I don't work for Microsoft. I'm not an electrical engineer. I cannot tell you with ontological certitude exactly what's going on with these options. But I will say that it looks like they're probably for like Windows updates and things like that, so they can flip on your computer at 3 in the morning or whatever when they want to, and start sending you updates. It could be for the telemetry. You know, I have a whole another video on Shut Up 10 about shutting off the telemetry. I'm actually probably going to update that soon. And you know, regardless, it's all about features. If you look at them again, let's bring them up. It's all about waking up your system when it's asleep. ARP requests, address resolution protocol, that's sending out your MAC address without waking up the system. NS request, you know, DNS requests without waking up the system. Reduce link speed during battery operation. You know, that would obviously be if you're on battery. Energy efficient Ethernet, that's a power savings. Reduce link speed during system time idle. I get that too, that's a power savings thing. This ultra low power mode when cable is disconnected, I haven't seen that cause a problem, and I don't care, you know, whatever. But wake on LAN, this is wake on magic packet, wake on pattern match, wake on magic pattern from a power off state. If you don't think that that is like a scary vulnerability in your computer. I mean, there's no reason why somebody should be waking up your computer when it's off. I don't really care who it is. It's Intel, Microsoft. I mean, look at all the things going on with Intel right now. With every day we hear about more vulnerabilities in their CPUs and how people can access your machines without you knowing. So for me, I shut all this stuff off, and not only do I think it's better not to have anybody be able to wake up your machine when you don't want it being woken up, but also it's improving system performance on machines. I'm getting random phone calls from customers that's literally the fix. So if you have a computer running super slow, and I'm talking everything you do, not just network related stuff, but you know, even just, I mean, a lot of stuff is, you know, even just opening up Office 365 at this point, it's looking for an internet connection. Looking for, you know, when you're opening up browsers, when you're opening up Outlook, all these different things, they all access the internet, and practically everything you do. I mean, if you have Adobe Creative Cloud or anything like that, all these things are going to be accessing the internet. And when you have this handcuff on your system, which that power management feature seems to be, then you got to take it off, or you get this mysterious slow performance that there's just no fix for. So that's my tech tip for today. Hope you found it helpful. Please, if you have other experiences, if you want to shed some insight on it, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all the rest of it, and I'm going to be back with more videos soon. Talk to you then.